Yo, what's up everybody? Today we are trying out Chaditos Mexican American Grill. I couldn't find much about this place online. Their Facebook was back in 2011, so they've been open since then that I know of. They have a plethora of different options. I got a bunch of different stuff to try out. I've never been there before, but I've heard some pretty good things. Now this isn't classic Mexican food. This is kind of like American Mexican food, like as they say, white people taco night. Start off with some chips and queso. Just see what's going on with that. I like the thinness of the chip. It's not too thick and too hard, so you can bite through it pretty easily. It's got a good amount of salt on it. Queso's pretty good. It's a little bit thick, but I'm glad it's not runny. Like an 8 out of 10. First up, we're gonna try their beef sancho. I did get hot sauce and everything as well because I love things spicy. I'm not a little bitch. Probably like a 7.5 out of 10. I would get that again, but nothing special either. Got the nacho piggyback taco. Similar to like something Taco Bell does. It's got the nacho cheese in between with the hard taco, soft taco. That's pretty solid. They do one with bean as well instead of cheese, so you can do bean or cheese. I wonder if you can do both, I'm not sure. I would give that a 7.8 out of 10. It's a little bit better than the Sancho in my opinion. That cheese just adds another element. Then we got the chicken and bean burrito. I wanted to get something with chicken in it to try out what the chicken's like too. Pretty solid. I can taste some seasoning on there, so that's good. I'd give that, it's probably in the 7s as well, probably like a 7.5, 7.6 out of 10. So I ordered all this food, and then he's like, is that it? And I'm like, shit, I mean, do you recommend anything else? And he's like, well, our chili is seasonal, and it just came back, and it's really good. So, lo and behold, I got myself a little of their chili to try out. See, beans, meat, a little bit of tomatoes, some cheese, some peppers. Okay. From like a fast food-ish type place, that's pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie. He was right. That's pretty good chili. I might add a little oyster crackers to it because they gave me those as well. It's got a little bit of spice to it, but nothing that you couldn't handle, you know? I feel like that would be really good with like some chili cheese fries or a chili cheese dog, something like that. I think they do stuff like that. I'm not sure. This was the first time I've been there. They do have like hamburgers and hot dogs. I'll throw up the menu so you can kind of look and see what all they got, but they do have a pretty good assortment of a bunch of different stuff, and their prices aren't too bad either, so not too shabby. And then we've got the churro chips for dessert. These things were only $2. They're pretty cheap. It's just tortilla, cinnamon, and sugar. They do look a little bit thicker than their tortilla chips that came with the queso. Wow. Even though the chip was thicker, it has a crunch, but it wasn't super hard. You can tell it's not burnt at all. And that cinnamon and sugar was phenomenal. I'm a sucker for cinnamon and sugar. That's a 9 out of 10. I mean, that's delicious. And for $2, come on. All this food was $30, so not terrible price-wise. It's definitely not like super cheap, but it's definitely not expensive either. Overall, I would give this place probably like a 7.8 to an 8 out of 10. It was pretty decent. I'll probably be back at some point in time, although I do only eat out once a week, so that's going to make it a little difficult. That's going to do it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace!